ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown.
Husker Hall of Famer Terrell Farley.
Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
All right, welcome to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio. It is me, the black shirt, and I'm with
Bach.
And the captain will be in a little bit later, but me and Bach is going to start it off. And Bach, how's your day going? Hey, this springtime weather, Bach, is turning out to be great.
Yeah, it feels like the spring already, doesn't it? Hopefully, at least for some of us, that we're over the winter weather. And I didn't even wear a jacket today, just have a nice sweater on, and I'm ready to roll. So it's been a good day.
Yeah, 67 degrees for the last 2 days. Don't know what it is today, but I know it's in the 60s, and can't wait to it to get to the 80s and the 90s. I'm a summer guy. I hate the winter. The winter makes me feel like a old bear who's hibernating.
That's pretty much what I do in the winter too. Trying to stay inside as much as I can. It definitely, the sun's out. Feel pretty good today. Lots of news in Nebraska land. And then, of course, if you missed it there on the Adam Carricker Show, very inspirational story from Derek Ruth and his book, The 8-Minute Flight. So Coach Tom Osborne came in, Joel Makovica, one of the best fullbacks ever at Nebraska, in studio as well as he's related to Derek Ruth. So it's been a fun morning. Let's keep it rolling.
Yeah, right now we're going to talk about the NFL Combine. I'm going to wait till the captain get in so we can talk on the new general manager we have for the football team. But, the NFL Combine started today, and the number one pick, the guy from Penn State, what's his name?
Well, he's not the number one pick. He wants to be the
number
one
he wants to
pick.
be. But everybody,
Carter.
who?
Abdul Carter.
Abdul Carter. He has some kind of stress fracture in his foot. So he can have surgery, but it's not really bad as they say it is, but he's still projected to be one of the top picks. In my case, Bach, I think he's the number one pick.
Yeah, he definitely has an argument for it. And it's interesting. This year's usually of course the quarterbacks go pretty early. This year you're just expecting Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders to be those quarterbacks that everybody is trying to scramble to get for at the top. But there's a pretty good argument that maybe Abdul Carter or Travis Hunter should be, kind of the best overall player on the board, would be ranked higher than those guys. I was just kind of looking at some of the thought process, and it just as opposed to last year's class, right? The quarterback class, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May. I mean, that was a star-studded class. If you ranked them all, and Daniel Jeremiah, an NFL draft analyst, did. And he said he'd probably go with Caleb Daniels, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, then J.J. McCarthy, then Bo Nix, and then Cam Ward, and then Michael Penix Jr., and then Shedeur Sanders. Similarly, if you listen to Todd McShay, he said he'd probably have gone McCarthy, Ward, Sanders, Penix, and then Nix, and then Jackson Dart. So after those top three, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, and Drake May. So I know we get used to it. A team needs a quarterback. They need to grab them early, and that's who you're going to be, linked to throughout your career. But, these guys are solid, obviously first round draft picks, but are they top overall pick quality? And that's why you're kind of saying maybe you go with the top overall player on the board. And again, Abdul Carter's got a pretty strong argument for that. Last year, Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year, 12 sacks. We know how important the edge rushing position is at Nebraska, but I keep thinking too, Travis Hunter's got to be a heck of a good pick there too, because sometimes, you don't want to miss early in the draft, and Travis Hunter feels like he can't miss. Everybody feels like that, right? Going into the year, but with him, you've got the added luxury of, if he just isn't a great at cornerback, try him out at wide receiver. If he's not, or whatever, the reverse. If you start him out at wide receiver, he's good, not great. Maybe you can get a great player at cornerback there. So it's almost like drafting two prospects at once.
Yeah. Well, like I say, when these players go to the combine, they go through a lot, not just with the personnel or the doctors. They go through a lot of scrutiny with what they did in their past. Now, former second team All-American Mike Green he was one of those players who was questioned about a lot of things when he got on the podium, pertaining to why he left the University of Virginia. And he had some stuff going on. He had a lot of stuff going on. Accused of sexual assault. I mean, you're guilty of it, but he's been accused of it. But he left that school, and then he went to Marshall, where he had 17 sacks. Now he's been going through a lot of grueling questions about his past, but he transferred to clear his mind and start over. So now he has to, he's up there with Abdul Carter because this defensive line group is a heavy defensive line group, Bob. This is probably one of the deepest defensive line groups in college football in a long time. And these teams want to make sure they get the right guy. And you have to answer these things honestly because, they already know what you know about. They just want to see if you want to tell it.
Yeah.
So that's the question. Don't lie to them.
Very fair. And you're right. This Mike Green prospect is definitely interesting, to say the least, because he could be the next big edge rusher in the league. Like you said, 17 sacks in college football last year. That's a heck of a year. So I mean, that's always part of it too, and that's big. For these type of days, like you're saying, for him, is to try to figure out if there are character concerns. Okay, is that something in the past? Is that something you learn from? Is it something that's ongoing? And we know, I mean, there's been some guys that have had some pretty bad interviews, as you will say. I mean, everybody kind of goes back to the Randy Gregory, right? Where, at one point he was felt to be a top 5 prospect, and ended up being taken well later than that. And of course, if you followed his career, was suspended several times throughout his career as well. So, those things matter. They can affect the playing time. It can affect the player that you're getting. If you get an All-American on the field, that's great. But if he's not going to play for, a third of your season, a half of your season, or is like I hate to use the example, but it kind of is what it is, Randy Gregory, where it's going to be hard to rely on him from year to year.
Yeah.
How much you're going to get out of it.
Travis Hunter, don't know what side of the ball he's gonna play on, but he's not working out. Shadur Sanders not working out. I haven't heard anything about Ty Robinson. The lineman workout today. So I've been on a live app right now trying to see if he does anything that I can update us on. But we'll update you throughout the week on the combine and see who has the fastest 40 time. But do you think it can be broken this year?
I don't know. That'd be tough. Xavier Worthy, proved that he was
4.21.
That's a tough time to beat. I don't know. That's just really fast. And of course, again, he had a big Super Bowl. The Chiefs didn't win, but he had a pretty good rookie year. I think he was second on the team. I'd have to go back and check. Besides Kelsey in receiving yards, so that's always a big one too. And there's organizations, the Raiders, that have been have drafted a lot on that 40 time, or at least seemingly have drafted a lot on that 40 time. Fabian Washington, one of Nebraska's cornerbacks back in the day, definitely had an impressive 40 time, which may have moved him up draft boards. How much do you think, Terrell, that 40 time should matter? Is it you like to get that top end full speed and break records and all that? I get that. But is it really okay? We expect this guy to be run between here and here, and as long as he kind of gets in there, shouldn't affect it. I mean, obviously, drastically doing worse or better can change things, but you have to wonder too. I like the testing and all that, but I think a lot of times you have to rely on film, maybe more than you do 40 times to draft your players.
Well, that's why you don't run up there. That's why I chose to. Well, I should have ran up there, but I ran in Lincoln. But with me, Bach, I shouldn't have left and went to Atlanta to try and work out. That's why I think I messed up at, because I left where I was in a good place at. You go to Atlanta, you have to start over and meet new people. Atlanta's not my town, but I'm from Georgia. But I got up there, got with the wrong people. Didn't work out like I should. Came back, had a poor combine. Workout when I got here. So then I did some.
Did you do the pro day here?
Yeah, I did the pro day here. Now I went to the combine.
Yeah.
I didn't work out. The only thing I did at the combine was lift, and I shouldn't have did that. But
You weren't a big lifter, were you?
Yeah, I wasn't a big lifter, but you have to be ready for anything at the combine, especially your pro day. So I see why a lot of kids are more comfortable running at their school. But Indy used to lay turf. They used to have whatever it is. They used to lay a rubber track on the turf on the turf and have us run the 40, which wasn't great. That's why a lot of people declined to run back in the day. It's only a certain fast guys that can still break that 4.3, 4.4, 4 low 4.3 mark because they're track guys. But regular guys that had football speed and they would lay that rubber over the track and want us to run on it, it wasn't a good idea.
Now, did you do some of the interviews too? Because that, as we mentioned, that's a big part of it.
Oh yeah, I went through a lot of stuff. I went through a lot of stuff in medical too because I got hurt and something was I had to stay in the doctor's office, and the NFL sent me to a hospital in Atlanta I had to go to and get checked out. It was just some inside stuff I had where I had bruised my kidney or something, but they sent me to the doctor. They paid for it. It's a lot of stuff you go through, man.
Was the NFL Combine, of course, all these things that over the years kind of gets more exposure. You can turn it on TV, watch it on the NFL Network these days. What we see on TV, is that close to what it was back in your time as well?
Yeah, you just walk around, you're sitting around, teams come up to talk to you, you take the one-to-lick test. I got to meet a lot of guys that, we didn't get to play. That's the good beauty of it because I was meeting guys from Miami like Tremaine Mack, Earl Little, and then you get to see the guys, that you played against, and then some guys that you didn't play against. So it's good putting a face with a name and seeing those guys.
Did they have you in I know that they're trying to kind of convert you to defensive back there.
Yeah,
they have you with the defensive backs?
Yeah, they have me with the DBs.
Oh, okay. And I'm sure too. The fun part about it is that do those groups kind of stick together and have it quite. Obviously it's very competitive. What you could run, what you could lift, all that. Are you mainly kind of grouped in with that group, or is it kind of like you said, walk around, talk to anybody?
Just walk around, talk to them, and then you probably meet up at the end. A lot of it is grumpy. Like you find out players are grumpy. Man, I ain't running today, man. Bump this. I'm gonna run at my school. That's what most of them be saying. So I'm just here to talk, man. I'm gonna talk, and I'm getting back on the plane later on today, man. That's basically what they talk
Everybody's
about.
too cool to be there. Huh?
Yeah, everybody's too cool to be there. Too many people don't want to work out, and you see that. So you'd rather do it at your home or wherever you feel comfortable at.
Well, and like you mentioned, it's a big day for Nebraska. Ty Robinson, the defensive lineman and linebackers are going through the combine today. Tomorrow, again, just to keep you up to date, defensive backs and tight ends. So that will be Tommy Hill and Thomas Fedoni if you're a Nebraska fan. And then on Saturday, we've got running backs, quarterbacks, wide receivers. Of course, that's the media's favorite day. And then on Sunday, you've got offensive linemen in Nebraska. Hopefully at some point we'll get a quarterback in there, and hopefully that's Dylan Raiola here the next couple of years. Maybe not even a couple of years, maybe 3 years, right? You want to keep him an extra year. But overall, Nebraska did take 4 guys to to the combine, and that's more than what we've been accustomed to as of late, which is good for the ex-Huskers. They, of course, can't help the upcoming team, but I actually kind of look at the talent on this team. You look at the guys that are here. These were a lot of guys that kind of stuck around college, for the extra time that they were able to do, and Nebraska was able to hold a lot of their class, 6-year senior type guys, and kind of group that talent together. When you look at Nebraska's roster now, and we want to say the roster is improving, we see the transfer portal, all that, but there's still quite a stark difference, right, between Nebraska and Ohio State or Georgia, Notre Dame, whatever it might be. Where do you think Nebraska is along the talent line? And does putting 4 guys in the combine make you feel better or worse about it? Because it could be better, right, where it's, okay, now we're starting to develop talent, or it's like, okay, maybe that was the year to capitalize.
Well, I think it's better than having none. We got to start somewhere, and we got to let our football do the talking for us. And they've been able to do that this year. Can we capitalize and back that up next year or the 25 season? Only time can tell. If these players come out and do their best, do everything they're supposed to do, we should win, and victory should come, and getting drafted back at a normal level like we used to be should be a thing again. I think it starts right here with Ty Robinson. I think he's the new foundation for getting drafted, because we haven't had a guy like that in a long time. Like, that's been here all 4 years besides Cam, what's his name?
Well, Cam Jurgens left.
No,
Cam Taylor Britt. Yeah.
Cam Taylor Britt.
Yeah.
It's good when you get guys that been in this program more than a year and get drafted, instead of being a rental guy and then we don't know what school you're gonna claim when you call yourself an NFL player.
Yeah, well, like you said, it's kind of split for Nebraska. Robertson and Fedoni started their careers here. Tommy Hill and Adair didn't.
Quick thing: Ohio State 15 players, Texas 14 players, Georgia 14 players, Oregon 13 players, Ole Miss 11 players, South Carolina 11 players, Miami 10 players, Alabama 10 players, 9 for Florida invited to the combine. So we're stuck at 4 o'clock. We got a long way to go.
Yeah, 4 sounds good till you said that.
All right, this is the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket. The fastest 2 hours in radio has begun, and we'll be back.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Salt Mine City is not only Lincoln's newest brewery, but they're also now serving food. Enjoy a full menu of great items daily for lunch and dinner, like their peanut butter and jelly burger with bacon and cheddar cheese, or a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. Don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, now open 11 a.m. every day but Mondays at 8th and R.
Attention comedy fans, get ready for a night of non-stop laughs at the brand new Howler House Comedy Club. Brought to you by the team behind Kincaidor Brewing, Sideshow Spirits, and Beer House, this underground comedy experience is happening beneath Beer House in the heart of the Haymarket. Enjoy Jason Vest and Layla Ingalls from The Kill Tony Show, as well as Will C this Friday. Shows are at 6:30 and 9 p.m. Buy your tickets today at beerhousene.com for the brand new Howler House Comedy Club, opening this Friday at 8th and P.
Right now, when you drive by Honda of Lincoln, you'll see more than 200 new Hondas and over 125 pre-owned vehicles. Hi, Charlie Stone here, and with me on the line is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, how does it feel to have so many vehicles in stock again for your customers?
Charlie, it feels amazing to see how excited our customers are. They love the ability to see, test drive, and take immediate delivery of the exact new Honda they're looking for.
Do you have some good offers to talk about?
We sure do, Charlie. We're offering financing as low as 0.9% APR up to 72 months, or great lease rates on every new Honda. It's the perfect time to drive away in the new Honda you've been dreaming of.
How about pre-owned, Andy?
We have over 125 pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Just about every make and model with prices starting at under $10,000.
Maybe it's time you experience the best, the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Advanced Medical Imaging is the largest radiology group in Nebraska, located in Lincoln at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard. At Advanced Medical Imaging, they utilize state-of-the-art technology and blend it together with their compassionate, skilled team to guide you through every step. Whether it's an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray, their precise diagnostics help your doctor deliver the best care plan for you. Choose clarity and comfort in your life by choosing Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard and online at amimaging.com.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road. If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall. Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Patriot Plumbing at 402-464-7411 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-464-7411.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at doorsplusllc.com or give them a call at 402-590-5800.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Got me coming in hot. How do I do it? Like that?
Just like that.
It's good. It's good. Terrell, look at that. We got a buttercream cake. What'd you bring me for my birthday? You didn't even say happy birthday.
Yeah.
You didn't know you didn't? Oh, well, Captain, he'll be here anyway. Whatever we get.
Yeah, say it to you.
Is that how that works? That's how we roll.
Well, if I call you early in the morning, I get cussed out. If I call you late at night, I get cussed out.
That's not true.
So I just wait till I see you in your face.
That's a lie.
So
you should have a whole box of shirts.
I got you a T-shirt for your birthday.
Where is it?
That's a lie T-shirt.
Where is it?
It's out there.
You gonna go buy it?
Yeah.
All right, go get it right now.
No, you don't need it right now.
Okay. 93.7 The Ticket is the Captain Show, and today is 50 under 25. Lincoln Sports Foundation in the building. They got me. What is this you got me, Claire?
A birthday crown.
It's a birthday tiara.
What? Why would you do that?
Because it's your birthday.
Why we couldn't pin money on you? Why do I have to have this thing on?
It's all that the store had to offer. I'm sorry.
And you got me a cake?
You did.
Tell me about the cake. It's just a white cake?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Did you give me anything else?
I'm
a bad birthday guy. Huh? I'm like, what else you get me?
You want the birthday balloon?
No.
No.
Oh, yeah, I'll take it.
Or the mini football?
Just had one of those blowers. There we go. Let me see the mini football. Throw it over here. Boom. If you drop the football, you're out, Bach. Just that quick. You're out, Bach. Okay. So first of all, I want to say shout out to the 8-minute flight, and the story of Derek Roof is amazing. This is I wanted the book. I was texting in on the character show. He big boyed me, of course. Bach big boyed me, of course. And they didn't tell me they want the book, but somehow somebody heard me. One of the Bash brothers. See, there's Bash brothers. We was gonna bash Terrell earlier, but I was trying to tell Terrell that there's two guys that was menaces out there on the football field. You know who it was? It was one of the two of the most devastating blockers to ever put the pass on that wasn't a lineman. Who is it?
I don't know. I want you to tell me, sir.
What?
I want you to tell me.
He just left.
Joe McAvee.
Yeah.
And Jeff McAvee.
And Vershawn Jackson. No, Jeff was gone. He's a devastator too. But guess what? So I'm at the auction, and then we'll get in the Lincoln Sports Foundation Thursday. I'm at the auction yesterday, and you're dealing with all types of different cars. You don't know where these cars come from, blah, 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 blah. So I lift the hood up on a car. I get stung by what I think is a bee wasp spider. I did not see it. All I saw was it start to swell. So an old guy said, hey, if you put a penny on it, it was swelling, it was hurting, it was stinging. I didn't have anything. So I put a penny, tape it. I go get the first aid, looking for something I can put on it, alcohol, something, make it feel better, right? So we've been talking about this for the last 4 years. Smelling salts. Do you guys know what smelling salts is?
Not really.
You don't.
I've heard of them.
You've heard of it. You got to know what smelling salts is.
Yeah, we use them.
You still use
in
them?
the weight room. A lot of kids will use those.
Do they still make them and they still have them?
Yes, absolutely.
Really?
Yes.
Where do you get them from?
I'm sure Amazon could help you out with
All
that.
right. So anyway, I go, I find the pack. I find the emergency package. I start finning through it. I find my stuff. Guess what else I find? Oh my goodness. You know what that is? Terrell. Woo, little game day action.
Little towelette. It won't last. It won't last. You bring this to me? This is mine?
That's for you. Yeah, hey, look.
But I like the one you break and just.
I know, but
I
told this. Let me tell you how we are addicted to these. By the way, I told this story to Macavita, right? And I tore it off just like that. He held it just like you did. Guess what happened? He did the exact same thing. They're supposed to give it back. That's what they said. This is for me. Look at him. Look. Ooh. See?
That's it.
This.
I'm ready to go now,
Coach. When we got ready to play, and I don't know if it was a us thing. I think it's a us thing. But smelling sauce just would clear the nasals. And it would wake you up and it would make you get ready to go. So I was shocked because they told me, I think when me and Nick was on, that these things were on back order. They're not. Right?
They told us at the training room that they don't use them anymore.
That's who told us that?
The guy from the training room. We went in there and we asked him for some one time. Remember?
Before the game, he said they don't use smelling salts.
Yeah, remember?
Didn't he say they was back order though?
No, well, he just said they don't use them anymore.
Huh. They might want to.
Yeah.
Might wake them up a little bit. You see how I got a little excited? I don't even mess with them though. I was just bringing them for context purposes only. The guys that are still addicted because they miss them, they popped them already. Macavica. You ready to go now? Does it wake you up?
You have another one?
Yeah.
I can smell it.
You have another one?
Yeah, you want one too?
Let me try it.
Jeez.
Now, if you're not going to use,
use
you
it.
got to play with it now.
Yeah.
You got to give it to me after you're done.
It's just
Don't play with it.
It's just smell.
All right.
You know what you need to do?
He needs
We're going to
it.
get you some before every competition.
I was just gonna say he needs it before. Wait,
Where are we at now?
Do
Where
you
we
want-
at? Where did we do last? Where are we at with the Lincoln Sports Foundation, Sam, Olympics,
honestly,
epic failure?
you might be able to talk more about this than I can because Sam attempted pole vaulting.
Oh my goodness. Please tell me.
Do we have a video? of
We
that?
have a video.
We got a video. Do we have?
Did you fall, Sam? Did you hurt yourself?
Did the pole break?
I actually did not hurt myself this time.
Did you make it? You made it.
Depends what you
yeah.
mean by make it.
All I'm saying.
I got
here's,
airborne.
Here's an epic make for him.
Are you doing this for clicks or you just
Both?
You doing it for fun or you serious about
It's
it?
pretty fun trying them, but also it's for the content.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, it's great. Come on now. So what do you do? Oh my God. Epic fail.
You didn't even run.
You
I mean,
didn't even get it.
He wouldn't let me because he didn't want me to get hurt.
Claire, what are you
okay.
talking about, Claire? He didn't. He failed. He failed miserably.
His feet left the ground.
That don't count. He could have just ran and jumped. His feet would have left the
It's
ground.
true, but
He didn't have no bend on the pole. That's not pole vault. The pole never bent.
we should ask the actual track coach about it. What he thinks.
All right. Well, tell me first of all, Lincoln Sports Foundation
Yep.
Thursdays. Who you got with you? Who's the guest today?
You want to introduce yourself? We brought PJ Grossroad in, the owner of Trackville.
Yeah. PJ Grossroad, owner of Trackville. We're a full-time tenant at Lincoln Sports Foundation. Trackville is really a facility designed to help kids train for track and field specifically year-round. So we have facilities for pole vault, high jump, long jump, triple jump, throwing. Really, 365 days a year, we can continue to develop these kids in those events.
Yeah. So you were the coach when he was trying to do it. Did
I-
you have a mini pole?
He was a witness. I
Don't
think.
you,
was a
you gave
witness.
him the big pole. Why did you use the big pole? Ain't it a little smaller pole?
So legally, and it's
Legally.
it is a rule in the state of Nebraska. You are not allowed to jump on a pole that is weighted under your body weight. So one way to make the pole bend is to get on a little tiny pole, put a big guy on a little tiny pole, and that pole's going to bend. It's also pretty dangerous.
Probably gonna snap.
Yep, exactly. So we needed to put him on a pole that could handle a man of his stature.
About 280.
It was a
90?
No, I'm 240.
Okay, good job.
it was a tree trunk.
Should have gave him two.
But
Should have
he's
called
still-
him two poles.
He's still supposed to. No, he's still supposed to get some bend on the pole.
Well,
He's pole vault.
bend is going to come with speed and how
He
high
had
you,
no
you
speed.
jump off the ground. So we wanted to make sure that he was safety first, and that pole wasn't going to shoot him anywhere. So we took the speed down.
Could have shot him through the roof. That's what you said. Gotcha. Sam, good job, buddy. Don't get hurt. Don't. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
After hurtling, I decided I was going to take it down a notch.
What's next, Claire? What's next? What's the next competition for Sam?
You got to show him the flying planes.
Well,
What's the next competition for Sam?
I think sports wise, I want him to do like taekwondo or lacrosse next.
I like taekwondo.
Taekwondo.
Yeah.
See if he can break through a board. See, I
Oh, break
pitched
through
that.
a board.
The board that you have to break the.
That's your rite of passage. Dude.
Yeah.
Smash
Well, here he might be cheating because apparently Sam has a black belt already.
I did have a black belt in taekwondo.
You can't did have a black belt. Either you do or you don't. Which one? He said, I did have a look.
Oh my God.
There you go. There you go, Sam. Sam, come on, calm down. I'm gonna call your dad.
Do it again.
Talk to me, Sam.
Ooh, I see what you're saying.
Do you have a
I see what you're saying.
yeah, well, welcome to my world. This was every game for us.
That's why you guys were so good.
Yeah, it was the smelling sauce.
Yeah.
It was a 1990s smelling sauce. It's just beautiful. And they took it away. That's the key. Guys, go back to smelling sauce. Go get a whole tubs of smelling sauce, crack them open before the game, and it'll wake you up. That's all. See how did you see him?
I saw it.
She woke right up quick, fast, in a hurry. Now, Sam, do you have a black belt or not?
I did. I'm sure it expired.
They expire?
I don't know, but I couldn't do any of the things I did to get it. Now,
At what year would you have had this black belt?
I was probably a 5th grader.
Oh yeah, no, you're not a black
My
belt.
mom told
No,
me-
he's
my mom
back
told-
down to
my
pink
mom
belt.
told
There's
me-
no way he's a black belt anymore.
I hated it, and the only way my mom let me quit is if I got to a black belt first. So I had to get the black belt, and then I quit on the spot.
So you know the yes, you know that part?
Something like that.
Yes. I know a little bit of taekwondo, just a pinch. I don't know much, but so what do you want to do? Taekwondo or lacrosse?
I
Curling.
don't care. I'm probably gonna be told what to do. So
Okay.
You want to do
Claire?
You want to do curl? I do curling with you.
curling?
We can
Yeah.
figure that out.
Yeah, you don't know what curling is?
Curling? Like
Yeah.
CURLING. Help me understand the word. Now it's words. What do we? Which is it? Is it curdling or is it
No,
curling? What is it?
Curling.
Like curling?
Like I curl my hair.
How do you? What's that? I've never played that.
It's on ice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on ice.
Oh,
It's a Canadian thing.
oh
It's an Olympic sport now. So
It is?
hey,
You talking like you want to go curl?
now back to the track coach. I'm a track guy. So I'm a track guy. I'm a former 400 runner, 4x1, 4x4. Track is a big thing. I mean, it's a yearly sport. And how important is it for you to start them off younger than to wait till you're a different age?
So I think that when you talk about track and field, there's a lot of different aspects to it, right? So I'm going to say we'll start with running. So sprinting, learning how to move at a young age. I don't know if you need to, specifically go and with a track coach, but I do think that it helps to learn how to move and how to sprint properly.
Mm-hmm.
There's great speed coaches all over the city. And there's a lot of youth clubs around here. And I think just getting kids involved and exposed to the sport is great. Now, when you talk about something that's specific like pole vaulting, we have a lot of kids who start in kind of late elementary, junior high, who are going to start to learn how to do the technical part of these sports or of these events. And what's been really cool about Trackville, it started in 2020. And really what I wanted to do was kind of give these kids, first of all, a facility to be able to train. I mean, it's really hard if you're a pole vaulter, it's not like, the schools leave their pole vault equipment out, and it's dangerous. And you've got to have poles, you've got to have equipment. A hurdler, the schools don't leave that out. So you're, if you're trying to train or you're trying to get some work in, you're throwing your bag over a fence and trespassing and going in, trying to find somewhere. So that was the biggest thing, is just, can I give these kids a place to train? And then our staff and hiring the coaches that we've hired to give these kids some technical direction in their development. So, talk about Adam, his daughter's a perfect example. She's an athlete. She does a lot of sports. She also likes to long jump.
Mhm.
And as an 8th grader, I get to work with her, once every couple of weeks to continue to develop that long jump skill. Because, who knows where that's going to go. As an 8th grader, nobody's going to be winning Olympic gold medals, but to continue to develop that over time, we've seen the sport grow in the state of Nebraska because of the development that's happening at the younger ages. I mean, track and field in Nebraska right now has gone through a renaissance in high school, and we've got some of the best high schoolers in the country now coming out of Nebraska year over year over year. And I'm not going to say it's all because of Trackville, but there's been a lot of coaches that have come out and tried to help these kids develop, and it's been great. It's raised the bar. For the sport.
But that's the difference is, if you come from a Florida, Texas, California, warm places, you can do track all year round. You can't do that here in Nebraska with the weather. You can't do that. So to have a facility to go to and to have somebody to train you up is huge. Let me ask you a question. We talk about speed because me and him got a race coming up, right? And if you're talking about a race, what's the most important part of a race?
How far are we going?
30 to 40.
No, 30 yards.
30 yards. Okay. So I think the most important part of the race itself is your ability to overcome inertia at the start. So how
inertia
fast
at the start?
How fast can you get out and get up to speed? So the way I like to say that is, if your car was out of gas in the middle of O Street, how can you move your car out of the way? What's that going to look like from a position, like a body positioning standpoint? How are your feet going to look? Where are you going to apply pressure into the ground? If you can replicate that at the beginning of your 30-meter race, you're going to win.
Ooh,
not him. Not worried about
explosion.
that.
Explosion out the gates.
Yep.
Yeah.
Staying low, or it doesn't matter. Just
Stay
explode.
low. Stay low. Don't look up.
Yeah, I think
Use your arms.
I think staying low is a cue that works for some people. Really, what you're trying to do is you're trying to project your body forward, or really apply force away from your body.
Gotcha.
So stay low is the cue to do that. But again, think about what you're trying to do. If your car's out of gas, what's that going to look like?
Yeah,
if
explosion.
You're pushing it.
For him, it's gonna look like he's just gonna sit in the car and wait for somebody to bring him some gas.
Fastest 2 hours of radio, man. We'll be right back.
Whoa.
Salt Mine City is not only Lincoln's newest brewery, but they're also now serving food. Enjoy a full menu of great items daily for lunch and dinner, like their peanut butter and jelly burger with bacon and cheddar cheese, or a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. Don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, now open 11 a.m. every day but Mondays at 8th and R.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today. We'll see lots of sunshine, a light breeze, an afternoon high around 64. Tonight, mainly clear skies with a light breeze, a low around 40. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies, but it will be breezy. Afternoon high around 65. I'm meteorologist Kyle Hucker for 93.7 The Ticket and ticketfm.com.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
A new year means it's time to try new things. If you haven't tried Fear's cheese spread yet, the time is now. For the days you don't want to go to the gym, don't worry. Fear's cheese spread is there to cheer you up. And for the days you do get to the gym, why not celebrate when you get back with the best dip around? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Fear's cheese spread. No event or party is complete without it on your table.
What's going on, fans? This is Lexi Rodriguez, four-time All-American at Nebraska and now proud member of Omaha's newest professional team, Love Omaha Volleyball. League One Volleyball is bringing the heat this year. Don't miss your chance to see Olympians, national players, and national champions right here in Omaha from now through April. We can't wait to see you cheering us on in the stands. Visit lovboma.com to buy single match tickets to see me and Love Omaha Volleyball in action this season. Go Big Green!
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in temperature-controlled high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars. That's Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
What's your radon level at home? Don't know? Find out with a call to Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating, 467-1111 for radon testing and mitigation.
Automotive Solutions is Lincoln's one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, from vinyl wraps to engine repair and maintenance. Automotive Solutions offers fleet services as well as printing and graphic design for vinyl applications, plus installation of vinyl for boats, trucks, cars, and anything else you want wrapped. Perfection is their standard, and they never settle for less. Call today at 531-249-5600 or go to automotivesolutionslincoln.com to learn more. That's Automotive Solutions on 2024 Southwest 5th Street in Lincoln. Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall, Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
No, we don't turn them on for you, Sam. We could, Sam. You might mess up. Right, get these on. Can't get them on. Is this thing on? Is it on, Bob?
It's been on.
Oh, my bad. Bob, you gotta tell me these things when it's on. It's on. Oh my goodness! I got shout out to Mulberry Barbecue. Sorry, y'all.
It's all right.
I think I just scarfed down way too much in like 2 minutes. But that is some great brisket.
There's no rules when it's your birthday.
No, I get to just act out.
Yep.
Okay. Deal. Back to track. So, how long you been out to LSF?
We started Trackville in late 2020, and it was kind of a product of COVID. Yeah. And, there was a lot of sports that were going back to play. And as odd as it is, track and field wasn't one of them because most of the facilities were tied to schools. And there was really no privatization of track and field at all. And so that was where the concept came from, was maybe, working with somebody to come up with this facility that I had dreamed of, and luckily met up with Dan Lessoing and folks at LSF, and it's been a great partnership over the last 5 years, and happy to say that we've also agreed to continue on and keep providing services at Trackville for the indefinite future at LSF. So we're excited about that, and really excited about the partnership.
Now, where are you from originally? Give me the background. Give me the backstory. How'd you get involved in track? Are you a track guy? What's the story?
I am. I'm from Lincoln. I went to Lincoln Pius. Ran
Pius.
Pius. We got Pius blood in here.
Is it Pius the X or the 10th?
The 10th.
The 10th.
The X. That's the 10th.
It's true.
All right, go ahead.
So yeah, had a good high school track career, and was fortunate enough.
What'd you run?
What's that?
What'd you run? What was your deals?
I ran 400 meters, 200 meters.
Really?
Yep.
Dang.
And was fortunate enough to continue on at Nebraska thereafter.
So you're a graduate of Nebraska?
I am.
What?
I am.
I didn't know that.
And then was able to continue on for a little bit after that as well. And got out of the sport for a few years, and came back as a coach, and started a youth club here in Lincoln, which ended up being growing from about 10 kids to over 300.
What? And
again, coming full circle with COVID, it just kind of everything stopped, right? And it was hard. All the youth track just kind of fell apart, and luckily there's been a number of people who've continued on with youth track. I think that it's so important to expose these kids to track and field at a young age. But started at Trackville. I coached at Pius for a while. I'm now the horizontal jumps coach at Doane University.
Mm-hmm.
And go Tigers. They're at the NAI national meet right now.
Mm-hmm.
My triple jumpers.
Where's Doane? Crete?
Doane's in Crete. Yeah.
Crete, Nebraska. So we did our Shrine Bowl practice.
Yep. So it's been a great ride. It's been fun to go from athlete to coach and continue to coach kids at all levels. What's fun about Trackville too is we get I kind of get exposed to all sorts of different athletes. So I mentioned, work with elementary and junior high kids. We also have a couple of professional athletes that train with us.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not uncommon for me to coach an 8th grade girl in the long jump, and then have a 25-foot long jumper come in that's going to a professional meet the next week.
Okay, so you one-stop shop. It don't matter if you're young or old. You train them up.
We train them up. Yeah, we've got the coaching. The coaching. How would you say that? Acumen, skill. We've got some very high level coaches at Trackville. We've got a guy right now that's coaching our throwers who was an Olympian in 2021.
Wow.
We've got a coach that coaches our throwers that has coached 6 Olympians. So it's no joke out there when it comes to the level of coaching and the level of information that you can get.
Now I want to say this to the fans, to the parents, because we all want our kid, little Johnny and little Debbie, to be great, right? If they are slow-footed, most of the times it don't matter what sport, you need speed. And I would suggest that you get your kid in some form of running early, if you want them to be good at what they're doing. Because I've been running track since I was, 8, 9 years old. And it helps in football, basketball, you name it, it helps.
Yeah. I was going to say it probably translates, like what you teach in there can translate to any sport.
I say specific to track and field, but we have a fair amount of kids that train with us, to your point, they're simply looking to improve their foot speed. And you mentioned something earlier about the race that you're having. Probably one of the best pieces of coaching advice that I ever got was from my college coach, Billy Maxwell. He said, he called everybody coach, but he said, "Coach, if you want to run fast, you have to run fast." And that's always stuck with me because, when kids say, I need my kid to get faster, so I told him to go out and run a mile. No. You need to run as fast as you possibly can, as frequently as you can to continue to develop that speed. So, you say, go out and play. I totally agree. Go play tag. Go run as fast as you can for 20 meters. Bend over, take a break, and then run as fast as you can again for 20 meters. Do that over time. You're going to start to improve that foot speed.
Yeah. Are you one of those coaches? Because I remember when I ran track, my coach would come in and be like, "Today we got 16 300s, 14 200s, 85 100s, 1,000 starts." Are you that type of guy?
Absolutely not. That's the old school to me, and it's at the time it was extremely effective. And what I always say is, don't confuse work with fatigue. So they're not the same thing. So just because my athletes aren't getting sick in the trash can doesn't mean that I haven't worked their body and their central nervous system to the point of absolute exhaustion. You can do that in a lot of different ways. So it doesn't always have to look like fatigue.
Do you do countdowns?
Countdowns.
Do you make them do countdowns? See, I'm old school, boy. Countdowns. He said countdowns. Where is that from? Okay, so countdowns when they got to start. Wait. Let's see if I can do it. I'm like, I can't. Okay, yeah. You start here and you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep.
And countdown. Do we call those countdowns? They still do that?
Absolutely. That's a what you just demonstrated there is an extremely, extremely effective drill.
Why?
For maximum velocity, because you need to develop hip strength, stability through your legs. So being able to stand there on one foot with your leg at 90 degrees or parallel to the ground, over and over and over again, and counting down and being able to stop. That is a very good example of work, not fatigue. That's hard on your body. Do that over and over and over again, you're gonna get tired.
How many sets? Just count down. How many sets of 10 countdown? So Bot can do
I do them in 24s, but my
what do you mean 24s?
24s.
You start at 24 and count down from 24?
Yep, exactly.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 1, 2, 3, 24. 1, 2, 2, all the way down.
So why 24? Do you ask? Because I need it to take about 5 seconds. So overall, like, so you're going to be counting. You're going to be in that motion for 5 to 6 seconds, which is what I'm trying to get.
And then stop.
And then stop. Yep. And I need you to recover, and then we're going to do it again. And so my kids will do 2 or probably, I would say, 5 sets of those. So
to start, that's just warm up type deal.
No, that's gonna be pretty heavy.
That's workout.
That's gonna be a work day. Yeah.
Listen, I just gave you a cheat code. We did, didn't we, Coach?
Yeah.
That's a cheat code. Countdown. I don't know. I was a track guy. I thought he knew what countdowns was, and that's one of his. He looked at me like, "How did he know that?" Yeah.
Hey, he's just training you up personally for this race.
100 and 200 meter guy.
And as a some variable into that, I like to do it on a box. So I put a 24 inch box there, and I make you tap your toe on it.
Oh, those toe taps.
Little toe tap. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, and with the countdown hole?
With the countdown hole.
You got to show me that. I love new techniques. And I'm certified personal trainer. I just don't train. 93.7 The Ticket, LSF Thursdays. We'll be right back.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at doorsplusllc.com or give them a call at 402-590-5800.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall. Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option. A new year means it's time to try new things. If you haven't tried Fear's Cheese Spread yet, the time is now. For the days you don't want to go to the gym, don't worry. Fear's Cheese Spread is there to cheer you up. And for the days you do get to the gym, why not celebrate when you get back with the best dip around? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Fear's Cheese Spread. No event or party is complete without it on your table.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today. We'll see lots of sunshine, a light breeze, an afternoon high around 64. Tonight, mainly clear skies with a light breeze, a low around 40. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies, but it will be breezy. Afternoon high around 65. I'm meteorologist Kyle Hooker for 93.7 The Ticket and ticketfm.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Advanced Medical Imaging is the largest radiology group in Nebraska, located in Lincoln at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard. At Advanced Medical Imaging, they utilize state-of-the-art technology and blend it together with their compassionate, skilled team to guide you through every step. Whether it's an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray, their precise diagnostics help your doctor deliver the best care plan for you. Choose clarity and comfort in your life by choosing Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard and online at amimaging.com.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. At Lincoln Family Chiropractic, they believe everyone deserves to live a pain-free and active life. Whether it's neck pain, shoulder pain, or lower back pain, Lincoln Family Chiropractic specializes in customized care for every patient to promote faster healing, allowing you to get back to an optimal life. Lincoln Family Chiropractic's team specializes in treatments such as dry needling, cupping therapy, and traditional adjustments. Give Lincoln Family Chiropractic a call today, 402-484-5166. Visit them online at lincolnfamilychiro.com or in person, 1 block south of 70th and 8th Street in Lincoln.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Patriot Plumbing at 402-464-7411 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-464-7411.
Nebraska Veterans Aid is here for veterans and dependents facing unforeseen financial emergencies. Get assistance with food, fuel, shelter, clothing, transportation, and even funeral and medical expenses. If you're a veteran facing a financial emergency, apply for Nebraska Veterans Aid through your county veteran service officer. Learn more at veterans.nebraska.gov/NVA. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Right now, when you drive by Honda of Lincoln, you'll see more than 200 new Hondas and over 125 pre-owned vehicles. Hi, Charlie Stone here, and with me on the line is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, how does it feel to have so many vehicles in stock again for your customers?
Charlie, it feels amazing to see how excited our customers are. They love the ability to see, test drive, and take immediate delivery of the exact new Honda they're looking for.
Do you have some good offers to talk about?
We sure do, Charlie. We're offering financing as low as 0.9% APR up to 72 months, or great lease rates on every new Honda. It's the perfect time to drive away in the new Honda you've been dreaming of.
How about pre-owned, Andy?
We have over 125 pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Just about every make and model with prices starting at under $10,000.
Maybe it's time you experience the best, the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com. This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown.
Husker Hall of Famer Terrell Farley.
Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, hell, I cheated. I'm getting some good information against you, buddy. I know where I'm going to work out at. I know where I'm going to train at, you know? Where it's called track field. Now, I'm ready. Right, Coach?
I'm ready.
Coming. Coach gonna coach me up.
You need a track guy because I'm a track. I just remember everything I did in high school, so I just do that. We did a lot of parachute runs in high school. We ran with parachutes. Our coach used to drive a car like 22 miles per hour and pull us with it, so we did most of the strenuous stuff, and that's why we were so good. I mean,
hold up a second. Time out. Did you just say your coach used to go 22 miles an hour in a car and hook y'all up to it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I can call guys. We did that.
What?
In track. Yeah, we did parachute work.
But go back to the car first.
Yeah.
How was the hookup to the car? What?
Well, you have a rope and you have the little bars like you sledding like you on a on a lake.
Seems dangerous.
Like you on a lake. Yeah, like
Bach, you buying that?
So
should we get him a shirt, Bach?
No, I don't need a shirt. I could call one of my friends right now, and he was the one guy that fell, and I think we kind of slowed it down after that. That he hurt himself.
Or the car.
I mean, when you talk,
he get run over.
No, he got
talk about country training.
He got pulled and he stumbled.
What do you mean?
And he fell.
Claire.
So he's still.
I'm hooked up behind your car.
We can do
And
that.
I say, Claire, go.
Well, you got to be ready.
22 miles an hour.
Hey.
At what point do I get to say?
Michelle, you got to understand, we was running 3:14s, 3:13s in the mile relay. So
I think we can go 23.
we ran track where I'm from. We won state 2 years back to back. Our girls won state 4 years back to back. I mean, we talking about.
We ain't worried about.
I ran against
if you're 40 years ago,
if you're really a Olympic guy, I ran against Milton Campbell when he was a sophomore in high school, and I beat him, and he didn't lose a race ever again. And he ran in the Olympics, and I'm glad I beat him that year because I didn't have to race him again. So I love track. Track is my favorite sport besides football, just because. The crowd running in behind the car. The crowd who was out there, how the crowd was, and all the invitational track meets, Florida relays. You go relays, be there all day and night, and just it's a track thing. So
you think you can reenact that? Can you demonstrate the technique?
So very effective way of training. I love overspeed. So we actually have a treadmill at
overspeed
at Trackville.
Yeah,
that goes 30 miles an hour.
Yeah,
and 30% elevation. So the training method that you're using is extremely extremely effective. Overspeed training, right? I don't know if I would necessarily do that nowadays.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm too old for that. I was 18, 17 years old.
We're still training in that same type of fashion, doing overspeed work on the treadmill at Trackville, small doses.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So when I ran the 400, my coach would make me do the 800 in the invitation, like early in the year. I had to run the 800 just to get my endurance right because, that's how he did it. He said, well, you're going to start off, you're going to run the 800 probably 2 times. Like, I'm looking at him like, Coach, are you serious?
I was going to say
205, 202, that's, and then I'm done. That's it. I'm not running it no more. So that's it.
Yeah. You was right. You was hooked up to a chain behind a car.
I think when you guys come out to do the Olympics at LSF, we can add that as an event.
What? I'm not doing that.
Well, you have a golf cart.
He's going to have to
survive
hook
the
it up.
Survive the treadmill.
Hey, hook him up to the 4-wheeler.
I'll tell you, one of my friends, I'm still friends with today, man. He, bless his heart, he got drugged one time in the car and he got a big knot. You know how to do knots, so he can't even wear a tank top. So
is the knot still on?
Yeah, it's still on him.
That's what I mean, nobody coach didn't think that was dangerous.
Well,
back then.
hey, that back then.
Y'all was on dirt roads?
Yeah, we had a black track.
Just dirt road.
A black rock
no
track.
Wonder why y'all was so fast and good. That's not, now I know. I understand it.
Yeah.
Y'all was subject. No, they don't get that. That is far easier than what they're getting, Claire. He's getting worse than that. No, now I know why you.
Yeah, we didn't have a regular track. We had the black little asphalt track with the little pellets. And that's what we ran on. So that's what we trained on. We ran hills we ran in the hallways at the beginning of like track season, probably in February. We ran in the hallways because of the weather. The weather wasn't great. So we'll run around the hallways all night. And then by the time spring comes, we'll start outside, run up the hills, and then we'll hop on the track. So
you buying that on my birthday that he was hooked up to a car box?
I will call you a friend.
Sam, are you buying that? Are you buying it, Sam?
Sam,
buy or sell?
I do buy it.
Buy it. Buy or sell, Coach?
Oh, I buy that.
Buy or sell, Bob?
Oh, I believe him.
Buy or sell?
I'm buying it.
Yeah,
I'm buying it.
We from Georgia, man. We run.
I'm glad all you guys talking about you buying it because you ain't never saw it before. Have you ever saw anybody? Stop it for a second. Stop. Don't say nothing. Have you, Bach, ever seen anyone hooked up to a car running?
I don't think so. No.
Thank you. Coach?
I have.
Perfect. Where was you in? Georgia, Columbus?
I was not there, but I've seen it done before.
Where?
Around here.
Well, something was wrong with that, Coach. Have you seen it done?
No.
You?
I have not.
I've never seen it done. Not that it's never been done before. I would just like to see it. I would love to see you hooked up to a chain. And
not a chain, it's a rope.
Whatever.
No, you don't tie it around you.
Where do
you hold it like this? You don't tie it around you. If you tie it around, you're gonna die.
It's like water skiing.
It's like water skiing. You hold it onto it, then when you feel like you throw it out the way. And that day he just dropped it, and it caught him, and he fell.
I would have not, man. That's
probably why people don't want to run track no track coach, the great Ison.
The crazy track coaches want to do all these crazy stuff.
So there's a machine now, and I don't own one, but there's one at university. There's one at Doane. It's called a 1080 machine, and it does exactly that. So you can type in the velocity at which you want to run into the computer, and that rope will pull you, and it'll coil up, and it'll pull you at exactly that velocity. And if you slow down, it's going to sense that, and it's going to rip itself away from your belt, so it doesn't drag you. So, a little bit more advanced than hooking up to the car, but the exact same concept, and it works.
Yeah. It's like we getting pushed by. We're not getting pulled by a Dodge Charger. We're getting pulled by.
You're getting pulled by a
Toyota Camry.
It don't matter. I mean, come on. I'm just simply trying to figure this one out.
Well,
why not?
If you were serious about track, you would know this.
Let me just give you mine since you're so smart. So you get a treadmill. You crank it up. He knows what I'm going with.
He did this in Green Bay. We did this.
What?
I did that.
What? Didn't even know what I'm going to say.
Incline it, turn it up to about 20-something, and hop on wise.
How long you go for?
I can't go that long.
Oh, well, that's the same.
That's been so long ago. I'm
thing.
not. Well, it is, but we didn't treadmills.
Without
You didn't have
having to be hooked
treadmills
up
like
to a
that in
car. Will you
1993.
Turn them down, Bob. Turn them down.
Did you have
Sick of him.
treadmills in 1992?
Yeah, we had treadmills. It was those little raggedy belt-looking things. Y'all didn't have those raggedy belt treadmills? The old ones.
In high school.
Maybe I don't remember. High
Okay,
school.
thank you. Rest my case.
I don't remember. Did we? If you were born in
I'm pretty
75,
sure the South Packers didn't
if
have
you were born in
didn't have a
19
treadmill.
Can you call in?
If you were born in 1975, hit us on the text line 402-464-5685. Let us know, were there treadmills around in 19 it would have been in the 80s,
in
right?
the high
Like
school.
85?
You think one is your high
90?
school?
We had a treadmill.
Y'all had a little wind bike. Yeah, that's not a treadmill.
Yeah, we had a bike. You really got me shook up.
I know.
Did we have a treadmill?
No, not in Omaha South.
What?
Or north.
You really got me thinking, did we have a treadmill in high school?
Y'all just had the little warm-up bike. Everybody had the little bike.
Did y'all have a treadmill?
I'm Googling it.
I mean,
I don't think I had
I'm
one.
not worried about the
Google
date
this.
that I'm not worried about the date the treadmills were made. I'm just saying in high school, you can't afford a treadmill back in the 90s, early 90s.
There was a place when I was in high school here in Lincoln that had a high-speed train. You're talking about with the Packers. It was same concept. There was a company that made those hydraulic. Remember, they were like hydraulic lift
Mhm.
treadmills. There was a company in Nebraska or a business in Nebraska was training athletes at the time that were using that. So it was there, but it was expensive.
I'm nervous about what's happening.
Why y'all
No,
looking at me?
that's not gonna happen.
I'm listening to the coach talk.
Hey,
Everybody's looking at me.
Was it this? What are you doing with that cake?
I'm nervous for you.
Yeah, that's the old school, those old school, little thin treadmill. What are you talking
He's
about?
not gonna cake me. That's his cake.
Hey,
Better cake yourself.
you just wrap me.
No, I just said I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. Claire's going.
Claire.
Hey, there's only one place he can go.
What?
And that's down.
I was getting ready to.
No, don't even come close to
I
me
was getting ready to
with
tell.
your cake.
I'm not.
No.
I'm not, Terrell. I'm not.
No,
Listen,
no.
I was telling Claire.
Don't even hold it like that. Just lay it on the table. Lay it on the table. Lay it on the table and let you take your hand.
Can I
take your hand off of it?
Let me just
Take
say
your-
it.
Well, I tell you what. Right here, Claire. Here. You can sit right here, Claire.
You would never.
No, Claire, come on. You bought it for me, Claire. Oh, there it is. Joe, is it truck driver? Joe, get Joe on here.
Yes.
Get Joe on the air.
Yeah.
Joe, you on with the captain. What say you?
Yeah. Well, you were talking about running with a car. And when I was in high school, I ran long distance, like the mile and a half mile. And we had a coach, our track coach. The school had an old pickup truck that the maintenance staff used. So he had them take the tailgate off the pickup truck and had them weld a bar across the back end of the truck. And so the distance runners would hang on to that bar, and our coach would drive the pickup through the city park. Now, you didn't dare fall off because you'd be chewing gravel for the next 6 months, but that's how we trained with the long distance.
That's long distance too.
Well, yeah.
That's cruel. And is the coach still using those tactics?
I don't think so anymore.
probably
No, that was
outlawed.
a long time ago.
But Joe, we appreciate that, Joe. Yeah.
Hey,
no,
why
I'm
would
not.
you? Why would you want to waste your cake on me? Why would you want to
I
waste?
thought Claire was coming in.
No.
You would not.
Yeah.
Claire is in pole position. I thought y'all was flipping. Let Claire sit
I
right
don't
here.
want to now.
Why, Claire? Claire,
I won't get
you would never think I would cake you. Dude. I would cake Sam before I caked you
Okay.
because he's a better participant.
See, this is why
I'm
this
not
is why you
caking
don't buy.
anybody.
This is why you don't buy people stuff like that because they destroy it.
Yeah.
You should be eating it.
Yeah. That's
Butter
what-
pecan. That's a good piece
I
of
thought
pie.
that's what it
That's
was
a
for.
good piece of cake. Yeah, buttercream. That's good. White cake.
It's white cake,
Buttercream. That's good.
And first of all, here, you want to
No.
try it?
Your birthday, you cut the cake.
Anybody want to try it?
Cut the cake for Sean.
Sam, you want to sit over here?
Cut the cake for Sean.
I got a gift for somebody. Anybody want to come sit next to me? I'm serious. You want it?
Mm-mm.
You messed up.
I don't care.
Claire?
It's your birthday. It's your
You messed
birthday. It's
up.
not our birthday.
You got a gift from
70.
one of our listeners too. I don't know if you want that one.
Whoa!
Yeah,
What is
pass it
that?
on
Pass
down.
that around.
Pass it down.
Who's that? Ken Harvey?
Yeah.
Dude, I love
that?
Ken Harvey. That's old school Ken Harvey that played for us.
Oh yeah.
Man, I know Ken Harvey.
Cool. That's good. Ken Harvey was awesome.
Dude, so you got to think, dang, where is he at now?
I don't know.
You remember him?
Mm-mm.
You was probably gone, though. 97, you was in Atlanta kicking it in the
Mhm.
clubs, strip clubs, and all that other stuff. Let's see what we got. Who got this for me?
They told me earlier. It's a listener.
Who?
I'll let you know during the break. I can't
Oh.
remember who they said.
Hold on a second. See what we got here. Here, get this to Claire. She can get this better than me. Well, I appreciate that. Whoever were the listeners that did that for me. Thank you so much, man. It's funny.
Turn it upside down.
You were born what year?
I was born in 79. Graduated high school in 98.
Okay, 79. So you're 5 years. Okay. So I just thought about this today. I shouldn't even be telling this secret because I need to go play these numbers. So I turned 50 on the 25. 50 in year 25, right? If you add 50, my age, plus 25, what do you get?
A bobblehead.
The year
75.
75, the year I was born.
Mm.
It's that's a doppelganger. Did I say that right?
I don't think that's the right term.
Oh.
No.
I figured you would catch me, Sam. That's why you're here.
I don't know what term you're going for.
I wasn't. I really wasn't.
Do you know what a doppelganger is?
Absolutely, but I was just talking.
What is it?
I don't
What is
know.
it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's a
You can
lie.
find your doppelganger.
I can find my doppelganger though. This guy is my doppelganger. What? It's my birthday. Y'all can talk. I don't have to do all the talking. Everybody's looking at me in here. Who gave me this?
Bill and Bennett, it says. Bill said it was me.
Bill, ask
was
Bill.
him.
Bill, where'd you get that from? Like where? I got a thought. The wheels are spinning. We can make some money. Ready?
What?
Terrell Farley bobblehead. Come on, man. Come on. And you know what? Here's the caveat. Don't steal my ID, Nebraska, if you're listening. Don't steal my idea. We'll be in pads. No helmet.
Well, I already got one with a football.
You got a bobblehead?
Well, it's not a bobblehead. It's that size, but the head don't bobble. It's just a figure
When I
eight.
said bobblehead, man.
Well, it doesn't have to be a bobblehead.
Like
Yeah,
an action
because
figure.
Yeah, I got an action figure.
No,
Like a
I'm gonna
superhero.
sit this on my desk. Do you know what type of conversation piece that is? Go on, hit the head one time. Bam.
You owe me some money?
Yep. Bam.
You gonna be home tonight?
Bam.
Can I get a free car?
Bam.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait! No. All right. Okay. So wait, Bob. Before we go, all right. Nebraska basketball, right?
Mhm.
What's the skinny with Nebraska basketball? Where we at with this thing?
Well, they're still like hanging on in the bubble. They got 3 games remaining. We'll see what they do Saturday, but a lot of people feeling like if they can win 2 of 3 these final games, you're feeling pretty good going into Big Ten tournament play. If you lose 2 of 3,
Maybe not as much.
yeah, then you might need to win a little bit. Once you get to
NIT,
Big Ten.
baby.
Yeah.
Here we come. All right. So, do y'all pay attention to Nebraska basketball?
Of course.
Sam?
Yeah, I was at the Michigan game.
That's why we lost.
No.
Yeah.
I will say
You was there, Sam.
For as low scoring as that game was,
Yeah.
the atmosphere there was electric.
It was nice.
It was way different than it probably would have been on TV.
They fired up way too
So
many
low
threes,
scoring.
didn't they?
Uh-huh.
Way too many. Stop it. Go to the back. Go to the rock. Just take it to the hole.
Yeah.
The way Claire takes you to the hole all the time. In one-on-one basketball, who wins?
Probably me.
See, Sam? Messed up. 93.7 the ticket. Lincoln Sports Foundation style. We'll be right back.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today. We'll see lots of sunshine, a light breeze, an afternoon high around 64. Tonight, mainly clear skies with a light breeze, a low around 40. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies, but it will be breezy. Afternoon high around 65. I'm meteorologist Kyle Clifford for 93.7 The Ticket and TicketFM.com.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza, the big one, all the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
A new year means it's time to try new things. If you haven't tried Fear's cheese spread yet, the time is now. For the days you don't want to go to the gym, don't worry. Fear's cheese spread is there to cheer you up. And for the days you do get to the gym, why not celebrate when you get back with the best dip around? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Fear's cheese spread. No event or party is complete without it on your table. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in temperature-controlled high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars. That's Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
You know what's better than waking up early to go to the airport? Sleeping in. Lucky for you, the lines at the Lincoln Airport are so short and our service is so fast. You won't need to sacrifice precious beauty sleep to get here hours before your flight. So, go ahead, sleep in. You deserve it, and choose the airport that helps you relax. LNK, make flying easy.
Nebraska Veterans Aid is here for veterans and dependents facing unforeseen financial emergencies. Get assistance with food, fuel, shelter, clothing, transportation, and even funeral and medical expenses. If you're a veteran facing a financial emergency, apply for Nebraska Veterans Aid through your county veteran service officer. Learn more at veterans.nebraska.gov/NVA. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
You know what's better than waking up early to go to the airport? Sleeping in. Lucky for you, the lines at the Lincoln Airport are so short and our service is so fast. You won't need to sacrifice precious beauty sleep to get here hours before your flight. So, go ahead, sleep in. You deserve it, and choose the airport that helps you relax. LNK. Make flying easy.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
At Lincoln Family Chiropractic, they believe everyone deserves to live a pain-free and active life. Whether it's neck pain, shoulder pain, or lower back pain, Lincoln Family Chiropractic specializes in customized care for every patient to promote faster healing, allowing you to get back to an optimal life. Lincoln Family Chiropractic's team specializes in treatments such as dry needling, cupping therapy, and traditional adjustments. Give Lincoln Family Chiropractic a call today, 402-484-5166. Visit them online at lincolnfamilychiro.com or in person, 1 block south of 70th and 8th Street in Lincoln.
Early break.
Zip's house smells like a mix of cinnamon rolls and Marlboro.
Why do people think I smoke? I guess I look like a smoker. I sound like a smoker. I have leathery skin. But I do not smoke.
You have been hacking the whole show. You've hacked the whole show.
With Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Bush from 6 to 9 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio. Let's get into some Husker ball talk, because the Huskers have hired a new GM, and he comes from the NFL. Ex-NFL Patrick Stewart is hired as the GM. As most of y'all don't know what a GM in college is, I got some of the things they do for you. A college football general manager oversees the day-to-day operations of the football program, including player personnel, recruiting, and finances. They also work with the head coach to ensure the team's success. Responsibilities are recruiting, identify and recruit new players, including high school prospects and players available in the portal. Retaining players, work to keep current players on the team. Roster management, oversees the roster, including player schedules and contracts. Manages the team budget, including contract negotiations, vendors, and equipment. Promoting the program. Ensuring compliance. That means with the rules and regulations of the NCAA and the conference. Act as the team sportsman for media briefing. I know the one guy, he was the GM. What his name was? I can't think of his name.
Sean Patton.
Sean Patton was, but now is Gary Patrick Stewart. What do you think about this hire, Bach? Is this the way to go in college football, with being a mini NFL with the general manager? General manager makes it sound more like a pro league instead of a college team.
Well, yeah, it's certainly going that way, and that's, it's been going that way. So it is. We understand now with all the roster moves that have made him. If you follow the transfer portal, if it was as frustrating to lose all those players, you got all those players back. Some different players, I should say, out of the transfer portal. So it's something that's been around for a while. I kind of questioned earlier when the Nebraska first had one. I forgot. Somebody texted in that Mike Riley even had one back when he was at Nebraska, kind of before this transfer portal took over. So roster management is harder and more difficult to do these days than ever. And to have somebody that you can delegate those things to as a head coach can certainly help. So again, I mean, now you got like two guys kind of in the room that can do it or have at least experience doing it. Sean Patton certainly can help out if he needs to, but Pat Stewart, I mean, he's been in the league for years and years, partially as a scout, worked for several different teams. And the last time his name came open, because when he went back to the Patriots after the Panthers thing didn't work out, obviously with Coach Rule and everybody there were, I think I read 3 different NFL teams that were interested in bringing him back when the Patriots did. So you got to think if he's good enough for the Patriots, good enough for the NFL, he should be ready in this role at Nebraska.
What? Turn this thing on. Thanks, Bach. What's the role? I get it. But I'm looking at the role here. Finances? Isn't that chief of staff?
Well, I mean, they got more. They're going to
have a chief of staff, though.
Going
right?
to be part of recruiting, retaining players, roster management, financial.
What? Ain't that the part of every coach that's there? Recruiting?
Yeah. Well, general manager.
Retaining players?
What's a GM? Just like a pro? It's just basically just like a pro school, pro team, I should say. Where you have a GM. Yes, everybody's going to put their hand into it and try to help it, but he's the overseer.
Media relations? So is he like the number, is he like the number one guy?
Yeah, they're probably number one behind Matt Rule.
That's what I'm talking about. Is he like the number one guy? Is he the go-to guy? Is he who you're going to have to speak to? I don't know. I don't know. I just think there's a lot of pay, a lot of money spreading around people's hands right now. And at the end of the day, you can keep adding on more pieces if you want to. Is that going to equate you winning football games? I'm listening.
Well, hopefully, I mean, that's the idea, is that he can bring a better roster in for you. We talked about Texas Tech earlier this offseason. I know you picked them as maybe your Big 12 surprise team because they had so much success in the portal. That was with their GM was a Matt Rule guy. Matt Rule tried to get here to Nebraska, and he did not come along. But yeah, I mean, it's a big time. You know, you're talking about talent acquisition. Certainly, that can lead to wins.
That can lead to wins. Okay.
Well, the thing is, we can always talk about what they do, but you still got to get the kids to come here. I mean, that's my main thing is about how do you get them here? Just because you have a GM, that don't make you come here.
You get them here with the money
and wins
and winning in the institution and treating them right. That's how you get them here. But now, how do you keep them here is the real question. Not how you get them. How do you keep them? Because we're talking about how do you retain? One of these things says roster management. Retaining players was ahead of that. Work to keep current players on the team. Okay. Tell me how a GM is going to work to keep the current players on the team. Text lines open. Phone lines open. That's all I'm saying. You have a recruiting coordinator. Who is that? Is that a different role? Because it says recruiting. Identify and recruit new players, including high school prospect and players available in the portal. Okay. So what is that saying? Is he now over the recruiting department as well?
He'd be a big part of the recruiting department if he's a GM, yeah.
Well, it got to be. He's over. It says identify and recruit new players, including high school prospects and players available in the portal. Retaining players. Work to keep current players on the team. Roster management. Oversee the roster, including player schedules and contracts. Financial allocations. Manage the team's budget. What budget are we talking about? What are we talking about? That sounds like a chief of staff, don't it? What's the difference between this and a chief of staff?
Well, you got plenty of different roles, and obviously you can do different, titles can be one thing, but what you actually do can be another. But this is not a position they're creating out of thin air. Sean Patton was the GM for Nebraska previously. So I'd assume he would do most of what that is. Sean Patton has moved on to a different role as Assistant Athletic Director for Strategic Initiatives.
Uh-huh. And told you. Ooh, wait, hold on. Terrell got some breaking news real quick. Hold on. So last one is promote the program's philosophy and objectives, which we got to come up with that. Ensuring compliance, ensure adherence to the rules and regulations of the university, conference, and NCAA. Media relations, act as the team spokespersons for media briefings. So you telling me that Sean Payton was acting as media relations? Huh?
Like I said, you can have the same title and have different roles, but in general, they're going to be in the same stratosphere. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think at the end of the day, it still goes back to X's and O's and executing. And you can keep adding and piling more and more people onto the deal. It's not gonna matter if you don't win. Anyway, go ahead, Terrell. Breaking news.
All right, breaking news.
Up the charts.
Ty Robinson has the fastest 40 time so far at the at the NFL combine for defensive linemen at a time of 4.83.
Ooh, I beat you.
The next guy, that's beat you. Don't worry about me. 4.86 is the next guy. There's only 6 guys who ran under 5, Bob, in that category. So they're still working out. They don't have the bench information yet, but Ty Robinson is 4.83, leads the way for the defensive lineman.
Ty Robinson's going up the boards.
Yeah, he weighed in
I'm
at
telling you.
288.
Ty Robinson mess around and get drafted in the second round.
Weighed in at 288. That's interesting. He was closer to 300 when he was here.
6'5", 288.
You can't be
and they don't lie, Bob.
You don't want to go into a 305. Ain't no way he's running a 483 at 305 pounds. So now, Bach, what you want to do is get lean, get faster, because you want to show the scouts that you can run as fast as you can. Now that he's shown that, now he can bulk back up once he gets drafted and bulk back up. 300 pounds is nothing to bulk back up to. That's just eating a couple more extra steaks every day.
Well, and we all know the exact weight in the might not be an exact weight to begin with, but yeah, he was listed closer to 310 than he was 288.
288 is, trust me, NFL is he 288. He's exactly 288. Okay. Anything else from there?
Nah, that's it so far.
Do you have any other of his results?
No, this is the only one they got so far. So he probably ran first. They don't have none of the shadows or anything. So we just wait. That one was just popped up on the live screen. So 4.83, no 10 split, no vertical, no broad, no 3-cone, no 20, and no bench yet.
Hey. When is Nebraska
His arms
Pro
are
Day?
32 and a half, 32 and 1/4.
When's Nebraska Pro Day?
I don't know. March something.
Okay. Fastest 2 hours on radio. It's churning faster and faster into the future. Stargate. We'll be right back even. 93.7 the ticket style.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Patriot Plumbing at 402-464-7411 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-464-7411.
At Lincoln Family Chiropractic, they believe everyone deserves to live a pain-free and active life. Whether it's neck pain, shoulder pain, or lower back pain, Lincoln Family Chiropractic specializes in customized care for every patient to promote faster healing, allowing you to get back to an optimal life. Lincoln Family Chiropractic's team specializes in treatments such as dry needling, cupping therapy, and traditional adjustments. Give Lincoln Family Chiropractic a call today, 402-484-5166. Visit them online at lincolnfamilychiro.com or in person, 1 block south of 70th and 8th Street in Lincoln.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall. Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today. We'll see lots of sunshine, a light breeze, an afternoon high around 64. Tonight, mainly clear skies with a light breeze, a low around 40. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies, but it will be breezy. Afternoon high around 65. I'm meteorologist Kyle Hunter for 93.7 The Ticket and ticketfm.com.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay. Playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, All you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at doorsplusllc.com or give them a call at 402-590-5800. Wilbur Claytonia Schools, home of the Wolverines, reminding us modern technology has made things much easier, but it's also made it easier for students to bully and harass one another. 43% have experienced shame or ridicule, and 25% have been so severely treated, professional intervention was needed. Make sure your youngster is neither a victim nor a victimizer. Technology should be an educational aid, not a threat. Wilbur Claytonia Schools is an equal opportunity education provider. School calendar online at wilburclaytonia.org.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. It doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Advanced Medical Imaging is the largest radiology group in Nebraska, located in Lincoln at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard. At Advanced Medical Imaging, they utilize state-of-the-art technology and blend it together with their compassionate, skilled team to guide you through every step. Whether it's an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray, their precise diagnostics help your doctor deliver the best care plan for you. Choose clarity and comfort in your life by choosing Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard and online at amimaging.com.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe. Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket is the captain. Terrell had an old man moment. We'll be right back. I was trying to find that. What did he do with it? Why would he take it off?
Ty Robinson?
Yes.
Yeah.
They had his strengths and weaknesses. So I was trying to see, I was going to read that to the people. See if I can find it real quick. I want to read this to you. This is how in depth the NFL is. This is how in depth they are. Girl's gonna get mad at him on his computer, but so what? All right. So I was looking at Ty Robinson. He ran a 1.71 split, by the way. That's pretty fast. This is what they say. They say bully with the rough shot playing style that forces blockers to match his physicality. Robinson is built for the trenches with the versatility to play in the odd or even front. He's first into contact with his hands, mitigates average knee bend with brute force in his upper half. He's powerful to set the edges, but lacks strength to control quickly shed NFL blockers. He's an effort rusher with active hands who can exploit a weak edge and thrive in gaming fronts, but possesses average creativity. Robinson might not be a star, but his effort, strength, demeanor could make him a productive pro for years to come. That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let me give you your strengths. This is the NFL, by the way. Good size with a broad frame, thick limbs. Plays with a hot motor, robust physicality. First in the neutral zone, quickly striking the blocker. Good feel with forceful attacks and incoming blocks. Opponents with bad hand placement get tossed around. Active rush hands, swat the punch, and help access the edge. Uses shoulder turn to skinny into gaps and access the pocket. Leg drive and closing bursts feed his finishing success. How you like that? That's all right?
Sounds
Let's
good.
read that pretty good. Let's go to weaknesses. Weaknesses can be located and sealed by quick lateral blockers. Strong in his hips, but lacks ideal bend for leverage. Short arms create struggles to shed blocks quickly. Rush is stalled by a firm, sticky punch in his frame. Upright rush charge can get him knocked off course. Oh, wow. So what's his grade? So the NFL, just so you guys know, the NFL gives grades out, right?
6.25.
6.25. And so let me just give you kind of the grades, okay? So if you get a grade of an 8.0, that means you're a perfect prospect. Travis Hunter, right? 7.0 to 7.1 is Pro Bowl talent. 6.5 to 6.6 is boom or bust potential. 6.3 to 6.39 will eventually be a plus starter. 610 to 619, good backup with the potential to develop into a starter. It's kind of where he is, 6.25. And then 580 to 599, average backup or special teamer. 5.50 to 59 is priority undrafted free agent. Now, I didn't go over to the other side because they got 7.3 to 7.5 as a perennial all-pro, 6.7 to 6.9 as a year one starter. So the 6.2, 6.29, where he is, they say he will eventually become a starter. Will eventually be average starter, not just a starter, average starter. But the fact that you can say you're starting in the NFL is pretty doggone good. Now, if you get anything below a 5.6,
is that him running again?
Yeah, that means you don't have a grade, and you're probably not going to get even a free agent look. So you guys understand it, Dirk? Should we check who else went to the combine? Should we check your boy?
Who?
The greatest corner to ever put the pads on, baby.
Well, they're not. This is just defensive line today.
Oh, okay.
So it's just today is the first day for workouts.
Okay.
So
I got you. So nobody else is with you.
No.
And they only did the 40 and the 10. So he ran a 1.7, 110. That ain't bad at all.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Not bad. That's not bad.
I don't think no running backs or linebackers that ran.
No, you're right. I think it's just a D tackle thing first. I want to see him in drill work. I think a guy like that can only help himself to go out there and perform like he's did with the 40 and the 10, and now go out there and perform the drill work. He's got to lift. I would imagine he's got to do 225 30 times to make it make sense, right? 288 pounds, 6'5", 288, 30 times. I did it 26 times back in my big days. No creatine. Anyway. What else you got, Terrell?
Well, that's it. Travis Kelce is coming back for one more year. He say he can't go out like that, so expect him to come back to the Kansas City Chiefs next year.
Kansas City Chiefs, I don't believe they're going to get beat early next year. You believe that? You buying that, Bob?
No.
Oh.
I think as long as you got Patrick Mahomes,
Do you think they're going to make it to the championship game again?
They got to be one of the favorites.
No. You know I already got the champions picked out again, right?
Did you? Did you see
You know
the
that,
script
right?
already?
You know that, right? I seen the card.
Yeah.
I seen the card.
Well, who's your pick this year?
I'm not telling because no. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I'll tell you off the air. I'm gonna give you and Terrell an opportunity. One is to get rich quick scheme. To get in where you fit in and put some money towards this deal. We're gonna bet that this team is gonna win it now. And guess what? If they win, oh man, you know how much? Okay. Who are you taking? Who do you think will win the Super Bowl right now? Who would you pick? Let me see how close you are. Who would you say is going to be in the game? Let's say that. Who's in the game?
I mean, obviously, you just kind of run through the teams that have been there. Lions could definitely would have an argument.
So you ain't gonna give me two teams.
That's not your team?
No, I'm asking you to give me two teams in the deal. Terrell, give me two teams.
Detroit.
Verse.
Bills.
Really? Got you.
Detroit versus Baltimore. They gets it right.
So
they gets it right.
So are you both telling me that you both believe Philly was a one-hit wonder?
No, we're just trying to not go with the obvious answer.
Is Philly the obvious?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
The Super Bowl champs.
I think Philly will be back. Now it's which team will go with Philly? You might have said it, Bart.
The Bills?
You might have said it.
Might have said
Far-fetched, huh? Philly and the Bills are all blue. When's the last time you've been an all blue Super Bowl?
Well, Philly's more of a green than a blue.
Wow, blue and green, they're dark colors. I'm saying usually it's red against blue, right? Red against green is red against the dark color.
Well, the Chiefs have just been holding on to their red for years and years.
Oh, no. So I'm not gonna give any hints to what I just said, but like you just got it. I don't think you can bet until the summertime on it, though. I don't think they open it up until the summer.
Nebraska did open as a 6.5-point favorite against Cincinnati.
Yeah, well, good. I think that should be a bomb out, though. That should be a bomb session.
Hopefully. Cincinnati did beat Arizona State last year. Made it in the playoffs.
The Arizona State? With his favorite running back?
Oh, yeah.
They did?
They beat him.
Early?
Yeah, I think it was somewhat early.
Oh. Arizona State's a good football team, but I think they got in by default, kind of.
Well, someone in the Big 12 had to win it.
Yeah, I know. Big 12's kind of close, though. What's that, bro?
Take it out.
Oh, damn.
Sorry, I forgot when I was supposed to play that.
Yeah, darn it. I got to get that done because I'm sick of that. I got to get the captain back on. He get us out of here now. He just cut me off.
Give me that Kurt Franklin, Bob.
Come on.
Yeah.
Kurt Franklin right here.
Yeah. Throw your hands up. Give your praise to it. 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio. We'll be here tomorrow for, what's tomorrow? No. Good Friday. Here on The Ticket, 93.7, theticket.com.
See y'all tomorrow.
Theticketfm.com.
The Ticket FM. Get it right.
At Lincoln Family Chiropractic, they believe everyone deserves to live a pain-free and active life. Whether it's neck pain, shoulder pain, or lower back pain, Lincoln Family Chiropractic specializes in customized care for every patient to promote faster healing, allowing you to get back to an optimal life. Lincoln Family Chiropractic's team specializes in treatments such as dry needling, cupping therapy, and traditional adjustments. Give Lincoln Family Chiropractic a call today, 402-484-5166. Visit them online at lincolnfamilychiro.com or in person, 1 block south of 70th and 8th Street in Lincoln.
Psst. You know what's better than waking up early to go to the airport? Sleeping in. Lucky for you, the lines at the Lincoln Airport are so short and our service is so fast. You won't need to sacrifice precious beauty sleep to get here hours before your flight. So, go ahead, sleep in. You deserve it, and choose the airport that helps you relax. LNK, make flying easy.
Hey there, fellas. It's your girl Jordan with Sartor Heyman Jewelry. When it comes to gift giving, it's all about the wow factor. And let me tell you, nothing wows quite like jewelry. Whether it's a delicate necklace or a statement ring, jewelry makes the right statement. So if you want to knock her socks off, or anything else for that matter, skip the generic gifts and go straight for the bling. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit Bauer